Hello, everybody. This is Aston Osai, Superintendent of St. Louis Park Public Schools, and you're listening to the Share the Mic podcast, the show that explores what connects our school community, who we are as individuals, and who we are as a collective. Through conversations with students, staff, and community members, we'll talk about what brings us joy, our hopes and dreams, and our connection to our strategic plan for racial equity transformation. Welcome, Fardowsa, to the Share the Mic podcast. I'm extremely excited to spend some time with you today and just learning more about you and more importantly, allowing our community here in St. Louis Park Public Schools to learn more about you. So as a part of this episode, I really just want to know more about your experience so far as a student here in St. Louis Park Public Schools. And then as you think about post-secondary in your future, what are some of the things that you're looking forward to after high school? So if you would be willing, I would love for you to share a little bit about who you are and what your experience has been like here in St. Louis Park Public Schools.
Oh, thank you for having me. I am the oldest of 5 girls. I've came to St. Louis Park High School sophomore year. It's been great so far. I have loved every teacher that I have had these 2 years. They have been amazing to me. I like the way that they listen and just, adapt to the way that I learn and try to, teach me the way that they think it's best for me to learn. It has been great, to be honest. What I like about the other schools that I had, we never had many opportunities as I've had in this school. I like the programs that you guys have, the DECA program, the CNA program. There are so many programs in the school that are amazing for students to try out and to learn how the world works outside of high school. Yeah. And I love the fact that the school has all of those things, and I love the teachers and how they take time to teach us and take time to help us in our future.
Oh, that's great. I mean, so I heard you mention DECA, and maybe we should explain a little bit about what that is for our audience, and then the CNA program, we could explain that as well. But what has been your experience like in the Certified Nursing Assistance program? Would you be willing to talk about that?
Well, that's been great with Miss Lusky. Thanks to her, it has been the greatest journey. I want to be in the health field. I know I want to do that in life. And I feel like with the health field, you need what's called the experiences. And it's always good. It doesn't matter if you're going to be a doctor, a surgeon. It doesn't matter whatever you're going to be. It's good to start slow. It's good to start very low to see what you're getting yourself into, to see the people that you're going to be working with and how, especially with elders, with the CNA teaches you. If you have the patience, the mindset, and the perfect communication to communicate with the elders, and the residents with the CNA program, then you're ready to get into that medical field, and there's nothing that's gonna stop you. It's also good for colleges and universities and your future jobs to see, oh, look, this person has worked with these people. They have experience. They started when they were young, so it's good for starting point.
Oh, no, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. And it sounds like you're really taking advantage of these opportunities, because I heard you reference DECA as well, and really programming that's designed around entrepreneurial and business leadership. What have been your experiences there?
Oh, that has been great too, because with the CNA, it's good, but I also I want to be a leader in something. I also want my own business when I grow up. Yeah, so then it also taught me how to, the mindset around that and how business works, how you need to make connections before you start to, go into that path. And the DECA helps you do that. It helps you talk with business partners. It helps you, engage. It shows you, how it works in the presentations, the knowledge you need for that. Part of, for business. It's been great. Also teaches you to challenges and take risks and everything. and time management, to be honest, because you have short little time. It teaches you to come up with minds with the role play. We have for DECA, they have a role play where you have to come up with something. They'll give you a question.
Yeah.
You have to come up with the answer right there. So if you're gonna be, it works for acting too, because like it's like a role. Like you have to come up with what you're gonna say right away. I feel like a lot of students can really take these opportunities and just take risks during high school, because in college, when you go to university or outside of high school, you won't have those chances. Everything will be money. It will be out of your own pocket. So it's good to take these opportunities and just like put your foot in everything.
No, I couldn't agree more. I think it is really wise to take advantage of all of the opportunities that you have available for you now, because it really helps you get to explore and figure out the things that you're passionate about.
Yes.
And excuse me, I heard you say that you came here to St. Louis Park Public Schools as a 10th grader. What made you choose St. Louis Park?
I wanted to come to St. Louis Park after 8th grade,
Okay.
but there was a little miscommunication with my parents, and we chose to go to Uba since it was going to be online anyways. But then the sophomore year, we came here, and it has been great ever since. I'm glad I chose to come here, and I've learned a lot of things, and I've met amazing people, and I'm so great that I took this chance to come here.
Oh, that's beautiful. And, I often say, or I hold a belief that like schools, communities, systems, when they're described as good or great, that's because there's a lot of great people, right?
Yes.
That make those schools, communities, or systems. It's the people that make them great. And I've heard you speak very positively of your experience so far, and I'm wondering if there are any adults that you've interacted with during your time here that you would want to acknowledge for helping to contribute to the positive experience that you're having.
I just want to thank all my teachers. You know who you are, and I just want to thank you. But if we're doing names, I'm not going to go very long. I want to thank Kara Mueller. She is the lady at the student's office. She's amazing. I want to thank Carrie Taylor, Miss Allison, Webster, all of my teachers, Hayne. They've all been amazing to me. I don't think I could choose a favorite teacher. They're so amazing.
Yeah, I understand that, and what I gathered is that you've had a lot of positive interactions that have evoked this feeling of you inside of you of feeling supported, cared for, and feeling like you have tremendous opportunity here. And one of the things that we do here on this podcast is, whenever I have a chance to sit down with a student, I like to try to, learn more about what their future plans are. And I know you still have a couple of years of high school left, but have you started thinking about the future? And if so, what are you thinking that you want to do?
Yeah, I have been thinking about it. I have been thinking about it since I was a kid, to be honest. I knew that I wanted to do something in the medical field when I was in 5th grade, and I have stuck with that. But then when I came to high school, I saw like the different types of medical that I can get into. I was very, very interested in nursing, still am. And then there's occupational therapy. Or psychiatry.
Yeah, so you're still figuring it out.
I'm still figuring it out, but I'm sure it's going to be one of those three.
Yeah, well, I'm confident whatever you choose, you're going to do an amazing job, and you're going to help people, and you're going to make a positive impact. And I'm so thankful that you chose St. Louis Park Public Schools. I'm happy that you're here in our school community, and I'm excited that you're taking advantage of all of the opportunities that are available to you. As we come to a close on our conversation, I like to do something called mic drops, and it's just an opportunity for you to share anything that you didn't get a chance to share during our conversation. Is there anything that you would want to leave us with?
I just want to say, don't give up on your goals or dreams. It doesn't matter what obstacles you face. If that dream doesn't work out and you find another one, go for it. Keep trying. This is the time to make mistakes. Make as many mistakes as you can and learn from those mistakes. And just make sure during this time that the people you love and your loved ones know, and they're helping you through this. Don't just struggle on your own. Don't keep it to yourself. Tell the ones you love. Tell them, and just keep going.
Oh, wow. Well, that's some wisdom there. I think that's a perfect way to end this conversation. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope you have a great day.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. This has been Share the Mic. I'm Aston Osai, Superintendent of St. Louis Park Public Schools.